my lovely Libra. So this is a little bit of an extra bonus reading for you. My angels asked me to do this. For any of you who've watched perhaps your moon or rising in one of the other videos I've done, I'm trying to get all of these done before the 1st, but there might be a couple left over that we'll do on the 1st. But basically, there is a shift. There's been a shift and a change in energy since the new moon eclipse. We had 2 eclipses in January, but the big full moon on the 20th, 21st was very powerful. It's unblocked and unlocked things. And my angels have said to me, do an extra reading to look at how and what's been unblocked, to give people a bit more information to help them work with it. Okie dokie, so that's what we're doing. So what have we got for Libra, please? What's been unblocked, unlocked? What's the shift? What's the change for the first roughly couple of weeks in February that you'll be feeling this difference in energy for Libra? What's been shifted? What's been changed? I want 2 here. Okay, so we're going to go with both of these, my darlings. Let me bring them down so you can see what's going on. So we've got the 3rd chakra, which is your solar plexus. Your solar plexus, your center of joy, fun, play, trust, confidence, belief in yourself, power. It's incredibly powerful, this. That the solar plexus is yellowy gold. It's like the fire. It burns bright within you, but it connects through our heart and throat, and our communication comes from the belly. This is where we feel everything. Now, what's been wanting to go from this is through your power, we're letting go of deceit. Now, I want to just stay with that for a moment. I might stay with the energy cards, even though I've put them down. So what we're trying to shift and clear and let go of is, as your solar plexus has opened up more, let's bring that down so you can see it better, all right, as it's more and more powerful, then you're able to recognize deceit around you and deceit within you. Because do you know what? We can be very deceitful, dishonest with ourselves. We can see the best in people in situations when they don't deserve it, and we shouldn't be looking at the best of things. We should be looking at the reality. We often kid ourselves and convince ourselves that the glass is half full with regarding somebody, when actually we need to take a bit of a reality check. So why don't we? What holds us back from doing the reality check is generally a lack of confidence. We don't trust ourselves. We don't trust our instinct. We don't trust our power. We don't trust our gut feeling. All right, so we go with, oh, it'll be all right. Well, actually, this is saying, not always, no. Sometimes, maybe, but not always. So this is saying, stop deceiving yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. If your gut tells you that that person isn't to be trusted, trust your gut. Right, trust your gut. So this is what wants to shift. I want 1 more of these. Tell me a bit more about this, please. Can I have 1 more? Tell me a little bit more about this for Libra. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit more information for my lovely Librans to help them understand this. Okay, so we're going to use, this makes absolute sense, using the goddess of the moon here for you, Libra, because the moon is all about our hidden self, what's under the surface, what we're not looking at. So these are going all together. It's a very strong message for you guys. So there is something here in your life that you are not being really truthfully honest with yourself about. You may be convincing yourself that you love your job when actually you hate it. You may be convincing yourself that your partner doesn't mean to be a complete shit when actually he or she does. You know, what are you convincing yourself of here that doesn't serve you? Because it's yourself you're deceiving. That's what I'm feeling with this. And we want to stop doing that by trusting ourselves more, by allowing what's under the surface to come up and to allow that flow, the flow of the energy of the moon. What else do you want to tell my Librans about this, please? Because this is what is shifting for you. So look out for this over the next couple of weeks. Allow your solar plexus to open, your third chakra. Allow your power to start really shining on your relationships, your job, your finances. You know, are you being a little bit deceitful with yourself about money? You know, convincing yourself that you know, there is enough when actually there's not. You're getting further and further into debt and you're not doing anything about it, when actually what you need to do is start reining it in or changing things. All right, we've got a judgment here coming in, which is a rebirth card. So you're needing to be really honest by judging the situation for yourself properly, clearly. No more illusion. Looking at the whole situation and saying, what do I need to do about it? What action do I need to take? And then we are rising up from this darkness where we've been burying our head in the sand. I'm seeing ostriches, you know, the head right in the sand. I'm seeing others of you with your fingers in your ears going, la, 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 I'm not listening. You know, that whole thing. We all do it. Don't beat yourself up. We all do it. But every now and again, the universe comes along, gives us a kick up the bum and says, wake up, smell the roses, let's start being real here. We need to make some changes and not, you know, ignoring things or hoping it's going to be okay when actually we need to make some changes. Okay, yeah, we need to make some changes and we need to be walking away from some patterns, some behaviors, some attitudes, and sometimes people. So this is what's going on for you, Libra. You're being asked to make some changes. You're being asked to open your eyes, to be honest, and to allow things to change. At the bottom of the deck, look, we've got the Nine of Cups. So let's bring him out. This needs to go, because this is actually what's under the surface. This is what's under it all, is I don't want to look at it. I don't want to, you know, look at anything truthfully because it'll bloody hurt. Well, yes, but if we keep ignoring it, it's still hurting, but the hurt is going on under the surface. Let's let it come up. Let's have a good cry. Let's, you know, get it up, get it out. Then we can move on, we can move through, we can move out the other side, and we can be happy because there's the Nine of Cups there. This is a celebration card. This is the wishes and dreams being fulfilled. This is, I've got something to celebrate, but I'm not going to get to that. See, we've got the 8 and then the 9 of Cups. All right, so it is wanting to move forward, it's wanting to progress, but we're not going to get there until we start being really truthful with ourselves and allowing any upset and hurt to come through. So they're just saying to me, for example, some of you vastly overspend and you don't alter your spending. You know, you're still going off to the spas and getting the nails done and the hair done and the this done and that, even though there isn't enough money and the debt is racking up. So it's like, well, if there's more going out than coming in, then, you know, you need to wake up and see that and say, well, it might be hard, but maybe you can't have your nails done at the moment. Maybe you need to not go to the spa. Maybe you need to stop some of those behaviors that you can't support financially. You also need to take some action on the debt. For those of you who have debt, take some action. So make a plan, a financial plan on how you're going to get out of that by cutting your cloth accordingly. This is sounding a bit of a nagging spree from me. I'm sorry, but this is what they're saying. But there is something going on. It's going to mean different people, different things for different ones of you. And not everybody will resonate with this. If this doesn't resonate at all, that's absolutely fine. Go have a look at your moon or your rising. If it doesn't resonate, fine, honestly. But for many of you, there is something here that you're just not taking any action on because you don't want to. This can also be a relationship that is deceiving you, that you are being cheated on, you're being lied to, and it's going to hurt if you actually look at the reality and stop denying that it's there. So patterns, behavior, people, something needs to come up to the surface so that you can, you know, come out of that dark space, walk away from it, and the outcome is a much happier you. And it's, you know, sometimes we've got to, you know, break eggs to make a nice cake, and you need to smash something wide open here, and there will be some shifting away, but the outcome is positive and happy. All right, my darling Librans, I hope that helps give you some information about what this shift in energy has come from these January eclipses, so that you can work with it. And thank you for watching. I do hope that I haven't, you know, upset anybody with this. I can only ever give you what they've given me. Comment below, let me know what you think of this, if this resonates for you. You know, certainly for myself, if it's any help, you know, I've been working through getting over, letting go of an addiction. For me, I've been a smoker for 40 odd years, and I'm working through withdrawal of that at the moment. Finally stop deceiving myself that, you know, it's not affecting my health. Finally stop deceiving myself that it doesn't matter, it's only, you know, oh, I need it. You know, I've had to open my eyes as well. It's not just you, my darlings, and it is a bit painful. All right, I've had a few tears about this as well, as many smokers do when we let it go, but I know ultimately I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing the right thing, and I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel when I get through this withdrawal period. But whatever it is for you that you've been deceiving yourself on, habits, behaviors, people, situations, it is worth it. I know it's hard, but it's worth it. All right, my loves, I'll see you again soon. Take care, lots of love. Bye bye.